Are the Chicago Bears a running back away from really having this offense explode? Tune in to Claws Up, Bear Down, where we dive in deep to all things Chicago Bears football. Go ahead and hit that like button and smash subscribe if you want to keep up with all things Claws Up, Bear Down. I'm your host, Claws. It's known that the Bears have a running back problem. The running backs right now are just not playing all that well, and it's time for them to start considering looking for trading partners to actually get a real running back in that room. DeAndre Swift has not been the answer since they picked him up last year in free agency. It's obvious, and he's an overpay. Doesn't really feel like he's a 3-down back. It feels like he's a change of pace guy. He doesn't see the field all that well. He runs into the back of his own lineman, and he doesn't hit the hole hard enough to really have an explosive offense. Johnson is used to playing with two great running backs in Detroit, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Montgomery chose to go to Detroit after not wanting to re-sign in Chicago. Ever since then, he's made the Bears pay for that mistake. Now, it wasn't really the Bears' choice. He was going to leave no matter what, but it's been a tough running back room ever since. A lot of people thought, including myself, that the Bears would go ahead and make a move in the draft and pick up a player in the second or third round. But as the draft kind of unfolded, there wasn't the opportunity for the Bears to actually pick up someone that made any sense. They missed on Trevion Henderson. They missed on Junkins. They missed on Scadaboo. They missed on Caleb Johnson. They fell all the way to the 7th round till Kyle Monangai was available, and they picked him up. Now I have high hopes for him. I think he's going to be a really talented player as far as a 7th rounder goes, but he's not really the answer running back. And they haven't really given him any touches to see what he's more than capable of doing. Also, where's Roschon Johnson? Ben Johnson has stated that Roschon is just a good special teams player and that he doesn't really have an opportunity or anywhere for him to get touches. It's really surprising to me that he hasn't even had any goal line stands or short yardage runs, because that seems to be his specialty out of Texas when he was a change of pace back for Bijan Robinson. So where does that leave the Bears in the running back conversation? They need someone, and it's yet to be determined if there will be buyers or sellers at the trade deadline. But if they're going to be buyers, there's a couple of names to look out for. So we're going to talk about 3 of them. First one, De'Von Achane from Miami Dolphins. This is a good player. I like the way he runs. He's young. He's only in year 3 with the Dolphins. The Dolphins aren't having that great of a year to start already. They have their next running back in Ollie Gordon, who is kind of a change of pace from De'Von Achane. If Miami continues to lose games, Achane can be someone that the Bears could pick up. He has a lot of flashes in between the tackles. He's really able to spring himself free, and he's able to get a lot of yards. I've really enjoyed watching Achane run. It'd be great to see him in a Bears uniform one day. If that's a trade partner for the Chicago Bears, if Miami continues to blow it during the rest of the season. It'd be a great opportunity for the Bears to get a running back like Achane in the running back room. He led all running backs in targets, 110, receptions, 96, receiving yards, 733, and receiving touchdowns, 8 since 2024. Could Achane be someone the Bears actually look to get after if they end up being buyers at the trade deadline? Number 2, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is an interesting one for me because Alvin Kamara is already in year 9, and running backs tend to not play that well after they turn 30. And that's where Alvin Kamara is. He is 30. So being on that wrong side of 30 is not something I necessarily like as a running back. You like to see running backs under 30. And Achane fits that role, but Kamara doesn't. Now, what Kamara does bring is he's dynamic. He can catch the ball in the backfield. He can run hard. He can play everything you need him to do as a running back. And it'd be interesting to see what Ben Johnson is actually able to scheme up with a dynamic playmaker like Alvin Kamara. The age is an issue. It's an issue for me. It should be an issue for you. It should be an issue for the Bears. He only has 1 more year on his contract, so you're going to have to end up signing him again next year if you want to keep him, but it's going to be a rental. The Bears have done a lot of this renting. They need to have players that are in for the long haul, and a younger stud running back would make more sense. But I understand the allure of Alvin Kamara. He's a special type player. He's been very dynamic. He's been very successful in the NFL, and the New Orleans Saints just stink. So it makes sense that Alvin Kamara could be someone that could be on the move, and it makes sense that he could be someone the Bears could target. But they need to be thinking in more long-term, and a 30-year-old running back's value is going to diminish quickly when he hits that age mark. And you're going to see the returns on that investment be a lot worse than before. The offensive line is a lot better and more improved than last year. So having someone like Alvin Kamara as a rental, if the Bears were Super Bowl contenders, that'd make a lot of sense. As a Bears fan, I had the pipe dream of them being Super Bowl contenders. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are, but getting into the playoffs is something they should be trying to do. I would like to see them move into a young core and not buy these rentals like they did with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen costs a 4th rounder. You get him for 1 year. He goes back to LA Chargers, and then he's back at home. So that's a 1-year rental that didn't work. You need to keep developing and getting young talent, and the only way they should be trading for a running back is someone who's young. 2nd, 3rd, 4th year guy in the NFL with a lot of carries left in him. So I just don't know if Alvin Kamara would be a guy that I would like to see the Bears actually go after in the future near the trade deadline. Number 3 is Breece Hall. Breece Hall of the New York Jets in year 4. Man, this is the guy for me. This is the guy for me. And the Jets have said over and over again that they're not going to trade him. Recently, the Jets backup Braylon Allen just got hurt. He's on IR. He may not play for a long time. So it's interesting to see if they actually trade him, but they are 0-5. So they need to end up recouping some draft capital to see where they're at. And they feel like they're going to be sellers. Aaron Glenn hasn't found a way to make this team win. They have the Bears' old 1st-round draft pick in Justin Fields, which has resulted in 0 wins so far, 0-5. They are going to be sellers. And what are you selling? We might be buying. This might be someone that's worth the Bears to look at, for a real look at. This is a young playmaker who can run the ball hard, catch the ball in space, move with speed and aggression and violence. Violent running back. Imagine what Ben Johnson could do with the Breece Hall. This could be an absolute game changer for the Chicago Bears, getting a guy like Breece Hall. Now, I don't know what he would cost. Who knows? 3rd rounder, 4th rounder. But if it's a guy that's young and needs to sign his next contract, that makes sense for the Bears to do it. It makes sense to have a guy that can be there with Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze and Luther Burden and Colson Loveland. The youth movement is on in Chicago. They missed on the draft. If they don't want to draft someone in the future, this could be the place that they look to go in Breece Hall. Breece Hall almost has already double the amount of rushing yards that DeAndre Swift does. Breece Hall has 351 rushing yards already. He has no touchdowns yet. Having no touchdowns is more of a scheme thing and those opportunities than anything else. You hope that with the Bears and those short yard runs, he'd be able to get some more opportunities and get some touchdowns. And he's already started to show that he is frustrated in New York. It's time to go get a guy like Breece Hall. And Breece Hall, if the Bears are buyers at the trade deadline, Breece Hall is who I'd be targeting at running back. He's only 24 years old. He has got a lot of carries still left in him. Breece Hall did have an ACL tear in his left knee against the Denver Broncos in October 3rd, 2022, but that's years ago at this point. And he's proven to be one of the best running backs in the NFL. And he should be the guy the Bears go after if they're going to trade for a running back. There's a lot of holes on this team, but the offense needs a dynamic playmaker. And I would, between the 3 of them, it would be Breece Hall. If I had to pick my second favorite one, it would be Achane. And really, it's just about the age and the durability of the players and guys who could fit into the young core for the long haul. Alvin Kamara, while it could be a lot of fun, and I would root for him like hell because he's a Chicago Bear, he's just too old. And that's not the move that I would like to make if I was the GM of the Chicago Bears. Go ahead and drop in the comments who you would like to see the Bears trade for. Do you think it should be offense at running back, or do you think it should be another position and maybe on defense, edge rusher? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, like the video, and thank you for watching. Claws up, bear down.